Hi there, welcome to Carly's Jamberry Nails application tips and tricks. I'm going to show you a few things that you can do to have the best application process possible. Number 1, nail prep. Okay, we can spend a lot of time on this. Really quickly, you want to make sure you wash your hands with dish soap. You don't want any oils on your nails. Clean your nails, so push back your cuticles. Make sure there aren't any invisible cuticle hanging around. You'll be able to tell if that is there because your wrap will not lay flat near your cuticles. So a little too late. Here are the tools that I use for my nail wraps. Coarse nail file, buffing block, amazing stainless steel nail scissors, orange wood stick. I don't know why they call it an orange wood stick, but people call it that, so I'm gonna call it that. Rubber purple cuticle pusher, also care of Jamberry Nails. A mini heater, unless you would prefer to use your super loud hairdryer, because nobody likes to watch movies or TV shows when they're doing their nails, right? They're really pretty. Okay, so this is what I need. Number 2, you want to make sure you choose a wrap that is not too wide. Aim to have a sliver of nails showing on either side of the wrap. Fun fact, nail wraps come on a clear backing sheet. That way you can see whether the nail wrap is going to be too wide for your nail or not. Number 3, so if the wrap ends up being too big, you're going to likely end up having wrinkles and bubbles and other not very pretty things like that. Alright, I have gone ahead and used my orange wood stick to peel off half of the wrap, and I've just cut it in half. And I know that this is for my index finger, this one. So I am going to, now this isn't the traditional method, I like this one the best. Okay, so I am going to, I'll show you in a second. I'm just gently laying it down. Number 4, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put it in front of the heater for like 3 seconds. That's all the heat you need. And then I am gonna smooth it down from cuticle to tip. And then I am gonna work my way outward, smoothing down from cuticle to tip. What else? Those of you ladies with nails that are curved this way, I hold it down just at the base of my nail, and I'm gonna take this corner and I'm gonna pull I'm gonna pull it so it's like going out like that, because that will just stretch it a little bit to fit over the curve of your nail. Does that make sense? It just kind of helps it to lie flat. Next, what I am gonna do, I am just gonna trim off some of the excess of the wrap. I'm not gonna worry about getting all of it. I'm gonna end up filing off the rest of it after I've done all my nails. That way, when the wrap is nice and cool, it's a lot easier to file off with your nail file. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I put them all on my fingers. They look so good. Well, they will look so good. I know they will. So, number 5. They've cooled down now, and I'm just gonna file off the tips. I love this part, it's so great. Okay, so you wanna go at a 90-degree angle. If you angle it ever so slightly, then you're gonna make sure that you get a nice teeny tiny sliver of natural nail showing at the tip of your nail. That is going to give you a watertight seal all the way around. So, here we go. So when you file, you have to be somewhat rough, but you also have to be gentle at the same time. Anyhow, and it just files off the excess. If you feel like the tips of your wraps are slightly rough, then you can just take your buffing block or like a glass nail file, and just give it a buff at a bit of a 45-degree angle. Never file side to side. Please and thank you. When you are removing the tips, if you just use a nail clipper and trim them off, then you might miss a little bit of the sides of the tips, or they might be right flush against the tip of your nail, in which case they're eventually gonna, throughout wear and tear, they're gonna catch on things and lift up there, and then you're not gonna get the longevity of the 2 weeks out of your wraps. Number 6, Take a picture of your awesome jammy and post it in my Facebook group. And take a picture of it in natural daylight. The wraps will look super pretty. Number 7, lots of pressure. You can never do too much pressure. After I have applied them all and like they've cooled down and I've filed off the tips, I like to hit them with the heat again just for another 3 seconds and then apply just a ton of pressure. I like to just smush my jams all the way down, all the way around, everywhere. Then I know I have them sealed all the way around. Number 8, heat. Less is more. 3 seconds of heat, that's all you need, okay? With heating your wraps, less is always more, ladies. Any type of wrap it is, less is more. Thank you. Good night.